What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, going to be casting a round 3 game. This is League of Dota Season 2, Week 6, getting those week numbers up there. I think in total it's like been 16 weeks. Jesus, this has gone on for quite a long time. Big shout out to Seven Things for adminning this tournament. He does a lot of work. He has to put up with a lot of stupid shit, so just going to give him a little bit of a shout out right here. But we're going to be following the Internet Explorers for just one more game. Potentially more later on if they keep moving on, but I'm going to try to cast other people after this game. But they were the first ones to be done, and he just completed their game, so might as well just put the matchups together and move forward. They're going to be going up against the aforementioned Annie, which is one of the weirdest names ever heard for a team, because it's a name, but it's like maybe it means something and I'm just missing the point. That could just be the case, but still kind of a weird name for a team. But either way, Internet Explorer is going to steamroll their way past their round 2 match, and hopefully we're going to see a little bit more of an interesting game than the last one, which was really just cut dry. It's like Internet Explorer is giving the other team a curb of which they can bite, and then you have yourself a nice bloody mess. But we have a little bit of a different draft going on than last time. Annie going to go with a Doom first, which is very, very... I would say the solid first pick, just because you have to change your game plan around a Doom. Not a huge amount, not like a Wisp amount, but still it's a sizable change, because you could lock down that one key hero. So picking someone like a Weaver or anyone who's very reliant on mobility is a little bit more questionable. Internet Explorer is going to respond to that with a Clockwork as well as a Crystal Maiden. So offlane and support. We've seen this first two pick combination time and time again. Oftentimes, CM and Clockwork don't play with each other, at least in lane, but the mana regeneration definitely going to help out quite a bit, and there's the fact that later on, if you frostbite someone, that is the easiest hookshot of the Clockwork's life. Like, if you miss that, then you blame lag, right? Because there's no other good excuse. Gotta just blame lag, guys. Andy, on the other hand, gonna go with an Ancient Apparition. We've been seeing Doom in AA quite a bit more, and I gotta say, I love watching AA. I mean, he's one of my favorite support heroes. Ice balls from across the sky. They get kills, they shatter people. Once you get Aghanims, it's like super ice ball. Oh yes, that'll do it. That will definitely do it. Ancient Apparition still needs a little bit of setup, however. Like, in a lane, in a vacuum, he's not that good by himself. Is a hero that relies on his allies to do a lot of the damage, at least until he gets to his level 6 mark. So Annie probably going to be looking for some sort of setup as far as that is concerned. We can see the Lion ban from the Internet Explorers going to be targeting that one out. And then Annie going to be banning out a couple of supports from IE, Nick Assassin, as well as Bane. Possibly expecting a Mirana pickup with that Bane ban, or Annie just want to pick up a Lifestealer, which could also be the case. Getting a Doom and a Lifestealer could push the Doom into the jungle role, or you could even have a Doom solo lane. Go run aggressive tri-lane, because Ancient Apparition Lifestealer is a pretty nice lane. The Chilling Touch definitely benefits the Lifestealer quite a bit. If you could hit that much harder, then you're going to be fine. I don't think Rage buffs out Chilling Touch, although I am not 100% sure on that. So if it doesn't, then that's a broken combination, since it's like, oh, minus attack speed? What minus attack speed? I'll just use Rage and then hit you with my plus 1,000,000 damage. Oh my god, Sniper. Someone in chat, who said that in chat? Someone in chat said, we better be seeing a Sniper game. Hold on. Sniper game. Poker Kid said he's wanted to see a Sniper game, and we have a Sniper game. Ask and you shall receive. Holy crap. Sniper Ogre. I don't know what's going on anymore. Internet Explorers, they've gone off the rails, guys. Sniper Ogre Magi. It's happening. It is so happening right now. Alright, so Annie are going to go with the Mirana as well as Vengeful Spirit. That is a devastating tri-set of heroes. Ancient Apparition, Mirana, VS. That can 100-0 many, many heroes. And the lineup that Internet Explorers have is no exception. If Sniper gets caught, he is screwed, like royally screwed. CM, I mean, CM is always going to die. Hell, even Clockwork, I don't even think he could withstand that. There's so much stun duration on Annie's side with this tri-lane that I think Internet Explorers just have to dodge the tri-lane and or just try to absorb their losses and take it later on. But then again, Doombringer is pretty good against Sniper. I mean, the silence isn't going to really matter that much, but it's the fact that Doombringer runs at the Sniper, and then Sniper suddenly doesn't have any space. Now, Ogre Magi, Clockwork, and Ember are all really good at creating space for someone like a Sniper, for someone like a Drow Ranger, So Internet Explorers, their lineup is wonky as all hell. Like, it is terribly wonky. But, no, not terribly wonky. Not terribly in a good way, terribly as in severely wonky. There's a lot of wonk going on here. And Ember Spirit is going to be their last pickup, ignored throughout this entire draft. And, well, we haven't seen Internet Explorers play it, though we have seen whatever team I casted 2 rounds ago. I can't even remember that far. Someone versus the red rookies. Damn. I don't even remember. Sorry, guys. In short-term memory, it's too difficult. But Ember Spirit is going to be the pick, probably for the mid lane. I don't like Sniper in the mid lane, but depending on what Annie pick up as their last, because this last pick for Annie is going to be the mid, with both TA as well as Storm Spirit already banned out. Actually, why did Annie ban out TA? That's kind of odd. Yeah, Doom in the mid lane is kind of a thing, but not really. In a Sniper v Doom mid lane matchup, that's when I don't really mind Sniper mid. That's okay. But if he's up against like a Puck or Queen of Pain, he's probably going to get stomped. It's more likely to be Sniper, CM, Ogre Magi, then Clockwork and Ember Spirit doing their own things. But yeah, Sniper. So I guess the game plan for Internet Explorers is to hide their Sniper behind a whole lot of bulk. Just Sniper, you just don't make any noise and we'll protect you. And then hopefully that'll work. I really want this to work. Like, Sniper, Ember Spirit, Ogre Magi. Words cannot explain how much I want this to work right now. I'm not convinced that it will work. I mean, okay, think of this. How about Bloodlust and Headshot? Nah? Bloodlust, attack speed, 50% or 50 attack speed. And then you got the Headshot, right? So Annie are going to go with the Clinks, get a lot more physical damage on the board. Still don't know who's going to go towards the mid lane for them. But it's going to be up to Internet Explorers to really make that decision. It's most likely going to be the Ember Spirit, seeing as though Marshall went towards that lane last time. And the matchup, unless Ember Spirit's up against a dual lane, he should be okay. Doom versus Ember, I think, does slightly favor the Doom. I mean, either way, Doom's going to get his farm. But Internet Explorers, yeah, so they got some cute combinations. They have some pretty good stun. They have a lot of lockdown, which against a Mirana is very important. Against a Clinks is very important. They have a good amount of burst. And aside from the fragility of their carry heroes, it won't be too bad. Oh, please work. I want this to work so badly. Okay, but Annie, got to pay a little bit more attention to their lineup. It's a little bit more vanilla, which is, I mean, it's a good ice cream flavor, but at the same time, no one goes out of their way to order vanilla, right? Everyone wants the Neapolitan. And Annie, well, they have. We're gonna see how their lanes shape up before we actually look into it anymore from Annie. But we're gonna be seeing who's going to be playing what first. We have Murdoch playing the bottom lane Doom, probably solo. No, Greed is going to be joining him as the Ancient Apparition. NE Ape looking to go towards the mid lane as Clinks. Okay, that should be pretty interesting. Evu is going to be playing as the support Vengeful Spirit, and that last but not least, we have Lucy going to be on the Mirana. On the IE side, we have Missing No playing the top lane. Clockwork Marshall going to be handling the mid lane as the Ember Spirit. Tasteless Bird Jesus, all hail Bird Jesus, going to be on the Ogre Magi. Stormtrooper is going to be playing that Sniper. And last but not least, we have Cals playing that Crystal Maiden. Running an aggressive tri-lane with this lineup? Sure, why not? Just go for it. Still don't know who's going to be in the mid lane from Annie. Looks like they're thinking about doing a swap or just swapping items. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a Clinks mid lane. If Clinks is solo mid lane versus Ember Spirit, then he should have the edge. The problem with Clinks mid lane is that you have to deal with these cliffs. Like, they give you the mischance, they block your vision off and stuff like that. And although you still can get that free harassment, there's not that much room to get free harassment. Like, if you catch someone, if you're over here as Clinks and the enemy's over here, you can just walk them down all the way down here, all the way down here, all the while firing searing arrows. I mean, maybe you'll get like up to here realistically, but still. When you're in the mid lane as Clinks, there's not as much room between these towers to actually use searing arrows to harass. Like, the creep wave is going to be within this much smaller box, so you get fewer opportunities to lay the searing arrows into your opponents before your creep wave hits their tower, and then it's a little bit awkward. Ember Spirit, he is not going to have a great matchup in this case, however, just because the only defensive tool he has, Flame Guard, is purely against magical, and Ape's Clinks is a purely physical hero. So, unless, here we go, coming from behind, I didn't even see this, I should have been paying attention. NE Ape going to get Frostbitten, Sentry Ward is down, it's first blood. I probably should have done less analysis, more paying attention, because they went around, and Bird Jesus opening everything up. Sorry for not seeing that, guys. But holy crap, mini-maps are hard. It was really nice of them to go right into my screen, though, to get that first blood. I mean, seriously, just really, really considerate of them. They're going to go back to the bottom lane, and Marshall now with the first blood. Suddenly this lane got a lot easier. He has a bottle. Wow, lane is easy, guys. Lane is so easy. Missing no on the top side is not going to have the best time versus the threat of the two enemy supports. Again, if he does get caught with a magic missile, even if he does put up the cogs, the range attack is just going to be a lot. Greed as well as Evu going to possibly look for Marshall, and this is when Flame Guard's going to give him a little bit of value, but 50 magic absorption, that's definitely not enough, but he will spot them out successfully, and he will be safe. So support rotation number 1 from Andy going to result in a failure. Taking a look at this bottom lane, Stormtrooper is going to be farming away in Murdoch. He's going to just be devouring away, so they're not denying Doom any farm, but really you can't do that. Missing No is going to receive a little bit of farm on the top side, but still always has to be careful, because now Vengeful Spirit as well as Ancient Apparition both smoked up, both looking for blood. Where are they going to head towards? Looks like they want to go back towards the top lane, which is, I think, probably the easiest target to kill. I mean, Marshall's a little bit difficult, but it's still not impossible. They're going to go for him anyway. They don't have the cold feet just yet, but Magic Missile into an arrow is really all they need. Missing No, if he gets spotted out here, he's just like so many different kinds of screwed, it's not going to be funny. Alright, here we go. Greed and Evu. Missing No, don't make a frickin' noise. Oh, no, he's dead. Put up the cogs, but then just pray. Magic Missile, arrow, and the beatdown. Ancient Apparition with that extra chilling touch damage. Gonna get the kill on the Clockwork. So it's 1-1 right now. The supports from both sides making their presence very well known in this game. But Ape, yeah, he's holding strong onto this lane. The Searing Arrow harassment, there are fewer angles to hit from, but still, Ember Spirit with 2 armor is a very, very soft hero. He's great when he's on the aggressive. When he's forced to play defensively, he's going to struggle a little bit more. And, well, now there's the double damage on Kling, so if things weren't bad enough already, now he's going to have to deal with this shit. And he also has to deal with potentially an Ancient Apparition coming in. If Marshall gets tagged like twice, oh my god, that's a 3-shot kill. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Nerf Klinks, please. He's a broken hero. But at the same time, I guess, i.e., we're kind of asking for it by putting Ember Spirit into the mid lane like that. Like, you kind of expect that to happen. Now in the bot lane, 2 supports from top, Evu as well as Greed, looking for more blood. And what are they going to find? They're going to find a very, very soft sniper hero. Look at that, 400 HP, almost 500, I guess, but still. Doom can't contribute too much to this, although he does have Speed Aura. Dat Cup, no, he's going to lane swap. He's going to go top. Huh. Again, he can't really contribute that much. It looks like they're just going to do a complete lane swap. Okay, so they want to run this lane to shut down the Sniper. Sniper has gotten a little bit of free time. He has 1,000 gold, but all that might just go down the tubes, especially if he gets tagged by an arrow. Here comes the threat of arrows, and no, okay, we're going to live. Sniper with his short feet is going to escape, but still Ember Spirit not having a good time in this mid lane. He really needs support from the Ogre Magi and or the Crystal Maiden, but that's just not going to happen right now just because the rest of the lanes aren't very strong. Sniper needs someone to hold his hand. If not, he's just going to die. Like this. Here comes the Vengeful Spirit arrow, Magic Missile plus Cold Feet, arrow on top, Bird Jesus going to try to swoop in for the rescue, but Sniper is already long dead. 6 feet under, put him in a body bag. So yeah, lanes going to start to crumble for IE. Picking up a Sniper Ogre Magi like this, you need to lane them defensively. That's exactly what they're going to do. And Missing No is going to once again be thrown to the wolves. Teleporting down to the bot lane, level 3 versus the level 2, 2, and 5. My god, Mirana, what happened? Oh yeah, okay, she was just in the lane the entire time while her sports were roaming. That makes sense. But yeah, Sniper needs his farm. They need to take this late. IE need to take this very late. They need this Ember Spirit to get a little bit of support as well. Here comes Bird Jesus. Caw, motherfuckers. Lay down the Sentry Ward and Chains. Chains are going to latch. Any Ape's going to take a lot of damage. Is there enough damage? There is. The Sleight of Fist. Level 1 is sometimes all you need because Clinks is also, much like Sniper, a very fragile hero. Bird Jesus cometh and Bird Jesus giveth, but he also taketh away. Ogre Magi now going to head back towards the top lane. In the meantime, Callus hasn't really been doing that much. He tried to go for a little bit of support on the top side. Is going to go for a point Arcane Aura, which is desperately going to help the Ogre Magi, who's always strapped for mana. Also, of course, Clockwork and Ember Spirit going to get helped quite a bit from that as well. But we might have an attempt on the Murdoch. They actually can't kill this Doom. They need not take aim if they're going to kill this Doom. Maybe if he got like all the shrapnel and everything. Maybe if he got full shrapnel and assassinate by now, then he could. But I mean, Sniper does have phase boots, so it's not too terrible. but they just don't have enough to cut through Doombringer. It's just not going to happen. If they had Assassinate and Multicast, hell yeah, they could do it. Multicast all day long. But unfortunately, that's just not in the cards right now. Bird Jesus going to find Murdoch. Or is he? No? I mean, he has the Observer Ward, so he should have seen him. Yeah, he did definitely see him. He also is going to spot out Ancient Apparition, who's going to leave the support Vengeful Spirit down in the bottom lane. Lucy's still farming very, very well. Sniper, though, quickly starting to catch up. But really, the problem is that the Clink is getting a lot of farm in the mid lane, and Ember Spirit is getting absolutely demolished. He's level 6, though, so he could make some stuff happen. Not as much action as a level 6 Storm Spirit, but still, it's enough, I would say, to make a threat. I mean, Flame Guard is going to protect him now a huge deal versus the spell damage from the Annie side, Vengeful Spirit, Mirana, AA, that combination of heroes. Getting shut down a little bit, but still they have a lot of right-click damage, so he's a soft hero after that magic reduction. Okay, here we go. Cal's going to get a lockdown onto Murdoch. There's the stun combination and the chains flying through. Fire Blast. Fire Blast is what it's called. Ogre Magi. Bird Jesus taketh away yet again. And Murdoch is going to get picked off. Ember Spirit jumping in there for an assist. I think that's really what he needs to be doing right now. Leave Ape to his own devices and try to just kill everyone else. Because if he walks close, then that's going to happen. And now he's almost like friggin' dead already. But so Bird Jesus with the Ignite, with the Fire Blast after a setup from Cal's. They're going to start looking for this tower. And looks like Sniper is going to go for more of a Spellcaster Sniper than the right clicker. I think that's the correct decision. I mean, Headshot's really nice and everything. But going for take aim as well as shrapnel lets you contribute to the early stage, whereas normally snipers wouldn't be able to. And now we can do stuff like this. Just pick away at the tower. Lay down some shrapnel and zone some people out. Murdoch, if he wants to step up, that's fair enough. He'll take a little bit of damage from a level 2 spell. Picking at the tower, and here we go. We have AA thinking about going in. Going to lay down some of those vortexes. Is that plural of vortex? Vortexes? I don't know. Also, we have Evu back on this top lane. I.e., they could definitely take a fight here, if and only if their sniper maintains safe distance. That's going to be up to Ogre Magi to tank. And Ogre Magi, if you need him to tank, he probably will be able to tank for you. He's one of the tankiest int heroes in the game. I think he's actually the tankiest int hero in the game, just because he has a ton of armor, like 6 armor, although there's a stun. Already Cal's going to open up. No, get opened up upon. Murdoch is going to drop down to 11 HP. I leave this lane for 1 second to watch Ember Spirit, and then all of a sudden people die. God, guys, so inconsiderate. Don't really know what Cal's was trying to do there. I guess he was trying to start a fight, but you need the Ogre Magi to go in first. Because he has a lot of HP. He has a ton of armor for an int hero. He's a very, very tanky guy, especially this early into the game. Sniper could very well benefit from that extra space, but they're looking instead towards the bot lane. Lucy farming up an absolute storm. Missing no. Does he have level 6? He doesn't. Only level 5. But Marshall there with the Searing Chains probably won't be enough to kill off this Mirana. Unless Mirana is somehow baited into a fight versus Missing No. Oh, Missing No, this is your chance to get some battery assault action. There's the cogs, force out the leap, and here comes the Ember Spirit. Gonna come in fast, and Lucy gonna get chopped down, burned to the crisp. Perfectly played by Missing No. I gotta say, that was some impressive clockwork play. Going in, knowing that he could do that and survive, and then of course Marshall coming in with the cleanup as well. So Ember Spirit losing the lane, but winning other lanes for his team, and sometimes that's just what you need. Clinks, though, Power Treads, he has his bottle as well, level 8 on both of those heroes. Marshall doing some good work to ensure that the rest of his team gets a little bit of extra space. Now Clockwork has a level 6. Hookshot onto the top lane can, and probably will, turn fights in favor of the Internet Explorer's side. However, this is going to be a little bit more dangerous. The fact that Ape does have a point in Dark Pact, looking for something to eat, going to settle for a Golem, and then he's going to go towards the top side. These are very, very soft heroes, mind you. They will crumble very quickly, especially if they get drawn into going for this tower. Tower deny will happen, but regardless, it is down. Here comes a double invis Clinks. Is there any sentry? Oh, there's a sentry! It's a trap, Ape! Hookshot gonna completely miss. I said it was a guaranteed hit, but Ape is gonna die regardless. There's a sentry, it's a trap, and now Doom onto Stormtrooper, but the cogs giving him so much space. He's gonna turn around. Murdoch gonna take an absolute beating from this one. There's a Fire Blast. Murdoch gonna go down. Marshall coming down from the side as well. Greed is gonna drop as well. Storm Soldier lives. Missing no. Oh, Lucy. They forgot about Lucy, guys. There's someone in the back end. Evu gonna get locked down. This is Ember Spirit still very healthy. Has 2 more jumps, but he doesn't have much mana. Lucy gonna get chained up. Doesn't have a leap. Chop him down. No, it's gonna be a triple kill for Cal's of all people. It's a complete team wipe for IE. All because of this one Sentry Ward. This hero Sentry Ward. Killing off the Clinks. And then, of course, Missing no Gotta give so much credit to that clockwork play, getting the cogs onto everyone, keeping their sniper safe. It didn't ensure his survival, but it's a sniper. He's probably not going to survive, let's just be honest. He got a lot more damage onto that Doombringer, and it was all because the cogs bought him so much space. And really, that is the ideal situation for IE. Let them be focused on the cogs. Let them be focused on Bird Jesus. Let Stormtrooper go off towards the side, towards the back, and just pick away at your opponents, while Ember Spirit comes from the back and then just demolishes people. That's the dream for IE, and if they keep taking fights like that, then this game will be very much so in their favor. However, Annie, despite that fight, are still 1,000 gold in lead. There we go. Miss Node's going to jump right in. Is there any true sight? There is the true sight. Cal's coming in, and Ape going to get locked down, destroyed. Missing No once again opening up another good fight, and Cal's, I guess he kind of deserved that kill because he contributed a sentry ward, but still, I think Missing No deserves some of these kills, guys. I think you got to share the love. Got to give credit to Marshall as well. Missing No has just been on point with his clockwork play. The first hook shot missed. That was like this much range off. It was kind of just, whatever. Can't really fault him too much for that. But with the sniper pick, here's what I'm going to say right now. With the sniper pick, IE can actually push towers. Huh? He has maxed out shrapnel, which admittedly doesn't do too much damage to towers. But what it does do is, like, you pop down shrapnel right here. It means that no one could actually go into this area. And also the creeps take a lot of damage as well. Like, this tower is not taking any damage. Like, compared to Edict, this is a pitiful spell. But as long as he has mana to do this, he'll be able to do this all day long, because the cast range of this is just obnoxious. If he gets caught, though, then he's just going to be so screwed. He has Phase Boots and Yasha. He's not going to get caught. There's no swap on this Vengeful Spirit. And if he does get caught, Marshall as well as Bird Jesus right behind him. Now, Bird Jesus has multicast, guys. Multicast confirmed. Let's see. Help me keep track of how many Fire Blasts this guy gets. Multicast, rather. Or multicasted Fire Blast this guy gets. Because I'm assuming Bird Jesus is going to be like, 80-90% multicasts. Because you wouldn't have a name like Bird Jesus if you weren't going to be landing your multicasts, right? Marshall going to die for it. Ice Ball going to come in, hit onto 2. Not bad, and that's not going to phase IE in the least. Said Marshall going to continue to go for Vengeful Spirit. Kaboom! Headshot. Vengeful Spirit gets dropped, and hookshot going to miss, but Bird Jesus going to go with one missed multicast. Murdoch, though, still Searing chained up. He's going to get burst down instant. Doom will land onto the Ogre Magi. Here comes Miranda, possibly going to help out, but it's a little bit too little, a little bit too late, because already the Vengeful Spirit is down. AA is down. Lucy going to get chopped down as well. Double damage on Ember Spirit. Yeah, probably a bad idea. It's going to be 3 free heroes. Doom being used up. Bird Jesus, unfortunately, not getting a multicast, but IE, they're just going to keep steamrolling forward. Stormtrooper is going to keep laying down that shrapnel. Now completely out of mana, so he doesn't even have an assassinate. But the jump in for Marshall, catching the Vengeful Spirit, and then securing the kill for the sniper. Catching the AA after that, catching the Mirana, going in one at a time like they're friggin' putties from Power Rangers. Bad ideas, guys. They took down the middle lane tier 1 tower, and now they're going to look for the last one. Well, last tier 1 tower, rather. Because Sniper's getting a good amount of gold, and Sniper's a hero that needs gold desperately. Needs experience to some extent, but gold is more important. Gotta get that headshot going later on. Is he just gonna go for Manta style? Let's see. He's going to go for Lifesteal. Mask of... Oh, please be Mask of Madness. Please. Please, Stormtrooper. Storm Soldath. Storm Soldier. However you want to call it. Please let it be Mask of Madness. I would give my firstborn for it to be Mask of Madness. My current firstborn. Which, don't tell anyone, it actually doesn't exist yet, so it probably isn't a good deal. But Bird Jesus getting one multicast on Ignite. Sometimes you just gotta multicast Ignite. But there goes all his luck from Fire Blast, right? Ice Ball gonna come in, Bird Jesus gonna drop very low, though he will not die. Marshall will drop low as well, but he has Flame Guard. He's fine. He's nowhere near shattering. Rocket Flare is gonna fly. It is going to be a 1-for-1 tower trade with Mirana and Sniper, each taking their tower. Actually, Mirana was off the top lane taking towers. Fair enough. Oh, wait. Here we go. Ape. Oh, he's gonna catch Stormtrooper. 1, 2, 3. Dead. But the dust on the Clinks, and Clinks is running the wrong way. Oh, you don't want to run there? No, Searing Chains. God. Hook shot. No. Oh, well, here we go, Ape. Jukes of Hazard. Dust is gonna wear off, and now they don't see him anymore. Cogs, and Ape is home free. Sick jukes, bro. Sick jukes. They are out of dust now. And Clink's going to get away. Oh, no, not... CM's like, no, that's not going to happen again. I'm going to get my gem, and we're going to find you, and we're going to kill you. Sniper going back to the top lane. Oh my god, it is a Mask of Madness. Yo, this guy. This sniper player, I love. Oh, Judge! Oh, now he's just dead now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, okay, to be fair, if he had any other item, it wouldn't have helped, right? Unless he had like a heart. And he doesn't have enough for that. So that is not the Mask of Madness' fault. Evu running into Marshall. That's not a fight you want to take as a Vengeful Spirit. It's a bad idea. Marshall's 5-0-8. Despite not having that much CS, he is still second place on the gold minute chart because he's contributed to his team so damn much. And now, IE, they're grouped up as 4. They're looking for blood. They might find 8, but it's unlikely. They're just going to chill. That's a good idea. Sometimes you just got to take a breather, guys. Mech finished now. Onto the Doombringer. Let's take a quick look at how the items are progressing. Ancient Apparition does have his Arcane Boots up. Mirana, Drum, Phase Boots. Looks like she's going to go straight BKB. Which will... I mean, she's still not going to do much damage with the BKB. Drums and Phase Boots will only make you do so much. But still, it's kind of a necessity to stay alive, so I guess it's fair enough. Clink's going to go straight for his Orchid. Vengeful Spirit has nothing. Sniper with the best item in the game, Mask of Madness. Gem up now on the Clockwork, so if he lands a hook shot, they will be able to see whoever they can. And aside from that, Ogre Magi going to go for a Bloodstone. And that is going to be it. Ember, rather, Marshall, is going to go for a Desolator. One Mythal Hammer out of the 2 already in his inventory. So now, IE, they've taken all the Tier 1 towers. Now's the big question. What the hell do we do now? They're trying to get a pick and then ride that into a Tier 2, which is normally a good way to go. But Mirana's a little bit too much of a rat. Clink's is a little bit too much of a rat. They have a lot of invis on the team. Although straight push, you can just straight push. Sure, why not? Make a Tier 2 for Tier 1 trade, although I'm pretty sure Andy could kill his tower and then teleport and then be home in time for tea. Yeah, this tower is going to drop, and, well, maybe not. Huge amounts of teleportation. It's going to be Pink coming in first. Storm Soldier with Shrapnel, that's not going to do anything. Okay, so they defend their Tier 1. Tier 1 has been saved. But they're moving as 5. And Annie, they're more than happy to just roam around as groups of 2 or 3. Or hell, even 1. Miran on the top side is getting all the free space in the world. And Storm Soldat is still getting a good amount of gold. Although 400 since last I checked, not that much. Buying into these TPs, not getting these towers, not getting kills. And IE are slowly starting to stagnate. Gold earn is slowly starting to crawl back in Annie's favor, as is the experience earn. So IE, they can't let up now. They have to do something that's risky. And pushing a Tier 2 tower straight like this, I would certainly consider that risky. They do have the initiation advantage though, no matter how you slice it. Missing no if he jumps in. He might lose the gem, but it's a small price to pay. They're going to lose their Tier 2 tower in the mid lane, however. They might lose the top lane as well. Ice Ball is going to come in, hit onto everyone. Missing no going to jump right in, going to catch Murdoch with the cogs, but he's going to shatter shortly after. Here comes Marshall, plus the assassinate. Murdoch's going to go down. Missing no is going to shatter from this one, but multicast onto Evu. Bird Jesus delivers, and oh no, he lives. Missing no lives. Wow, how the hell does he live? It's a Tier 2 tower for... It's a Tier 2 tower and a kill for 2 Tier 2 towers. I'm not too sure how they're going to feel about that. Marshall's going to get doomed up and survive. Big items coming up on IE. But they lose 2 towers from that. The pushing from Clinks, you can't underestimate that. Because strafe level 2, 4 searing arrows, that'll bring your towers down mad quick. Like, really, really quickly. Your towers will just evaporate. Because it's all physical damage again. And I'm really actually surprised that Clockwork didn't shatter from that one. Oh, that was pretty close, AA. Not bad. Not bad, Greed. But everyone now from IE going to base up, possibly look towards their next big damage item, and then make to look things happen. I mean, Sniper's 1,000 gold. I don't know what's going to be the next item of choice. He's just going pure glass cannon, which I love it, by the way. Like, it's a dangerous way to play, but apparently danger is his middle name. So that's fine. Marshall on the top side, waiting for his Flame Guard to come back up. Then he wants to possibly go for Lucy. No, he's just going to wait and then clear the creep wave. Fair enough. Blink Dagger onto the Doombringer. How much do I like this? I think it's okay. As long as he doesn't get initiated upon, trapped in cogs right here, then he'll be able to blink right on top of a Sniper. And then Sniper panics. I mean, Doombringer isn't that threatening. I mean, he looks very threatening, right? But he doesn't actually do that much because he has a mech, he has Blink Dagger, he doesn't have any plus damage or any auras or anything aside from that heal. So yeah, he'll be threatening, but he won't actually do that much. So they'll easily be able to peel him, but still being able to jump in and cause some disruption, especially for later on, once Doom gets something like an AC or something like that, then the Blink Dagger is really going to shine. But for right now, it's going to be a rather mediocre item. Ice Ball going to come in, spot the fact that Marshall is right there. I think they're going to be okay with that, though. They have a pretty good tanking squad. They don't have any super safe way of taking Roshan, but with the Desolator and the damage that Sniper's putting out, it's going to be a fast one. Instead, they're going to smoke. Oh, this is bait. They're baiting Annie into coming in for this, and they're only going to catch Evu, possibly? No. They're going to go for Clinks. They have Dust leading the way, and Ape need to TP. The intercept looks like it's going to be on point. Yes, Dust! Dust! Dust, Dust, Dust. No, there he is. Hook shot, gonna land, and the Fire Blast. Talos, the Bird Jesus, once again with the multicast. That's like 50% right now. He's making those percentages go up. They catch Clinks. A pretty key kill to have. That means their tier 2 tower is going to be safe for now. And that should mean that they take Roshan. They're also going to deward first of all, which is the smart thing to do. One shot, two shot, easy. Roshan is going to be the objective. And Annie, they are nowhere near this. So this is going to be a free Roshan for IE. Like an Ice Ball might fly in, but that's pretty much it. Ancient Apparition going to go straight rush towards his Aghanim Scepter. So that'll be pretty damn threatening, but especially since Sniper like doesn't have much HP at all. Neither does Ember. I mean, he could put up Flame Guard, but I'm pretty sure at that point, if he gets an Aghanims quickly, Crystal Maiden, Stormtrooper, an Ice Ball is a death sentence, and that's a dangerous prospect. Ice Ball gonna fly on through. This will hit onto. If it hits Marshall, he dies. Oh, he lives, but yeah. Crystal Maiden's also fine. Roshan dropped down to about 2,000 HP. I.e., they're scared right now, and they should be. But they don't know that no one from Annie is actually around. So they could finish this up if they just go in. But now it's a little bit too late. Hook shot back in. They're going to catch the Doom once again. Can't blink out of this one, can you? Ember Spirit going to jump forward. Murdoch dead in an instant. Missing no. Might die to this. No, he's going to be just fine. The arrow's going to fly through. Miss onto everything. Assassinate going to fly through. I don't know who he's catching. He's going to catch no one because he's going to get stunned up. And the Mask of Madness. Not really helping there. But it's going to be a 2 for 2 overall. And Ice Ball going to come in. Missing no going to lay down some cogs. The chilling effect will kill if it lands. But it will miss onto everyone. Buyback from the Sniper. They're going to try to finish off Roshan. Can they do it? Sniper is in the air. Needs to lay down that shrapnel very quickly. Lay it down, bro. Lay it down. Roshan is down. Sniper thinking better of it. The rest of his team not willing to go in on that fight. That's going to be... Oh, Storm Soul got caught with an arrow. Free kills for the double damaged Mirana. And just like that, i.e., they look to be in a decent shape. Now they're pretty far behind. The Annie side, they're just getting way too much farm, and i.e., requiring themselves to roam around as 5, because if Sniper gets popped by a Clinks, or if he gets tagged with an arrow, he just dies. He needs backup with him. Whereas Mirana and Clinks, they both have they both have some degree of survivability. If they get caught, they die sometimes if Clinks gets caught over here. But it's not a 100% death sentence. Whereas Sniper, he needs to be with his team like 100% of the time. So i.e., ahead in kills, but actually behind. I think they know it as well. 8 kills is, after that much of a momentum swing, it's not really going to convince you that you're ahead. What do they need to do right now? They need to get these picks off, but Annie, with their mobility, making it very difficult for them to do so. In top lane, pushed all the way back to the tier 3 tower, and you don't really need 4 heroes to deal with it, but i.e., if they don't roam around in a pack, they get picked off. And that's dangerous. That is really, really, truly dangerous. BKB now up on Mirana. I.e., they need to take a fight that's, you know, nice and clean with the ranged damage dealers in the back, with the melee in the front. Clockwork, jumping in for the right people, killing them off without wasting too much. There's a lot of things that have to go right for IE, because that's what happens when you pick such a delicate hero like a Sniper. If you have a Luna or a Gyrocopter, if they're in the middle of things, they should have a BKB by now, first of all. They pop up their Eclipse, call down, Rocket Barrage, what have you, they're fine. I mean, they might die, but they're still doing a lot. Sniper, he has to run, because he is purely single target focused. Whereas, I mean, he doesn't have a call down, he doesn't have a Rocket Barrage, he doesn't have an Eclipse. He's going to be sad. He needs to keep his distance. I.e., all smoked up, but again, they're not going to find anyone. Bird Jesus has to clear this out, or someone has to clear this out. Yeah, and another smoke wasted. So, Annie, they're playing the rat game. Not exactly Rat Dota, we're going to take your towers, although they are taking down their respective towers. They're just getting farm with Rat. And i.e., they're just not having any farm in response. Like Annie with the circle you see on the map right now, they know exactly where the Internet Explorers are. And they're just going to keep playing around that. and that's not going to help either. Level 1 hookshot, 25 minutes in the game. Lucy's going to see his life flash before his eyes, but Mirana's going to be just fine. If they got that, they wouldn't even gotten a kill. That's like... Yeah, so it's probably going to be better for Missing No to miss that, but of course he doesn't know that. So in a minute before that hookshot's back up again. And no item progression on any other heroes. Whereas on the Annie side, BKB has been completed for Mirana, can buy a Demon Edge if she wants to. Take a look at the Doombringer, Blink Dagger, 2,400 gold in the bank. Assault Cuirass, I gotta say, should be the next item choice. Orchid, almost BKB on Clinks. Vengeful Spirit, Arcane Boots, Aghanim Scepter should almost be up on AA. Still another 1,000 gold from that. 1,070. So he's not the most farmed AA in the world, but still, he's more than capable of killing people once he gets that Aghanims. Still, like, the soft nature of IE just makes it so easy for him. And now Storm Soldier might get jumped right here. If he gets hit with the magic missile, he's dead. But the rest of his team's behind him. Which is a good thing for Sniper, a bad thing for IE. They need to be more spread out, but they just can't right now. They have to be taking these fights, and Annie are just playing it perfectly right now. They're playing it slow and steady split push. And IE, the only thing that they can do to break this monotony is to just straight push in. They're going to have to absorb some losses, though, because Teal on the bottom lane should be able to take down that tier 2 if there's no response. Ice Ball and arrow onto Marshall. Ooh, that hurts. That really hurts. Hookshot in, though. Gonna catch Evu. That's gonna hurt a little bit more. Evu might swap out. No. Guess she's gonna die. So it's a free kill. Crystal Maiden dropping down very low in the meantime. Don't really know what happened back there, but she's gonna live. Has a mech in the pipe works, but now they're gonna go for a tier 2 tower. It might be a tier 2 tower trade, though, so that's like still just not even that good. Mass attack speed and fortification. Arrow gonna fly through. Tag Bird Jesus. One does not simply tag Bird Jesus with an arrow. Whoever's teleporting in, you better cancel it. Ape's gonna come right in. No BKB. There's the multicast. ×2. He's gonna drop an instant. Missing No with the blade mail up. Not gonna do much against the BKB Mirana. Marshall now doomed up. Is gonna die. Kale's gonna drop his ultimate, but there's nothing to interrupt it. But it doesn't matter. Evu can turn around one click. Will do the deal. And Sniper's the only one to escape there. It's Lucy with the triple kill. Sniper should be fine to get out. And the IE getting a little bit too close to that tower. They thought Clinks was going to come in and that it will be an easy pick off. And to be fair, it was. But the rest of the heroes, Mirana jumping in with a huge amount of Star Storm, BKB up. No response from the IE side. You need someone to get on top of that Mirana and just bring her down. But Sniper, he just doesn't do enough at this point. He's going for Manta Style, and at that point, he still just won't do enough. Sniper needs a lot of farm to really be effective, and he needs a lot of positioning as well. The front lines from IE, it simply is not tanky enough to give enough space to Soul that. I mean, they use the cogs just to keep the Clinks in. Really, they have to be using the cogs to keep everyone else away from Sniper. Which, I guess, to be fair, they kept the Clinks away from Sniper by putting him in the ground. But not enough. They need to take better fights than that if they're going to hold on to this game. Because they're slowly losing to the gold per minute lead, which I don't think they've ever had. Taking a quick look at the net worth. Ember Spirit's fourth rather. Clinks, Mirana, Doombringer. All very, very farmed. Now Clinks is a BKB, even if you catch him in the cogs. I mean, yes, Sniper will be able to do a number on him, but not that big of a number, you know? So, IE, they're getting further and further behind. Now, Daedalus up in Mirana. This guy is stacked. Jesus, Mirana. Calm down. You don't have to be doing that much damage. Alright, so a little bit of a pause here. Wouldn't be a game without it. Take a quick stock of the items once again. Aghanim Scepter almost up on greed after surviving that last fight. Only 10 gold away. Well, that's pretty convenient. So we'll have that soon enough. And a level 11 Ice Blast with Aghanims. Oh, yes. That will do a lot of damage. Lucy has the Daedalus finished. Aghanim Scepter completed on Doombringer. And if you don't remember what it does, increases damage, duration. Duration does not count down if the enemy is within 900 range of Doom. So essentially, if you're on someone's ass, like for like a minute, the Doom will last for a minute. Of course, you won't be following someone for that long, but you get the idea. It's a chasing item, and that really is what lets Blink Dagger be effective. If you stay on someone who has Doom on them, that's a lot of damage over time for 16 seconds. 16 seconds where the Doom is far away from you. So that's a death sentence. Lucy has the Daedalus, nothing on the Vengeful Spirit. Clinks has BKB up. Sniper still heading towards his Manta Style. Should have that one soon enough. Couple point boosters. Clockwork looks like he's going to go towards an Aghanims of his own. Bird Jesus still trying to go for an Aghanims, or a Bloodstone rather. Should be Bloodstone. Has it completed? 30-minute Bloodstone. He's tanky still, but not tanky enough. Hook shot in. Gonna catch someone in the mid lane. It's gonna be Lucy, but leap out. I mean, it's really, you can't be too surprised about that result unless Marshall's gonna find him. Lucy, you probably could just beat him down. Yeah, Marshall gonna be forced to full evacuate out. Missing no is gonna be forced to put up some cogs, but here comes Murdoch with the body block. Needs to block better than that. Cogs are up. Swap forward. Evu gonna get in there with a kill. Ignite, assassinate. Evu's gonna drop pretty low, but he's gonna be just fine. And now Marana popping her ultimate. In the meantime, it's gonna be Clinks almost going to kill Sniper. Going now, go for Bird Jesus. Ape is just going ham in the back lines of IE. And now Annie have a numbers advantage. Are they gonna push in? They have a treasure tower that they could take on the bottom side. Looks like they just want to play it slower and safer. I mean, it's up to IE to make things happen. Annie, they have all the time in the world right now. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Ice Blasts. Crystal Maiden, no! It won't kill, but it'll really, really, really hurt. Half duration? Yeah, it's not going to kill. I mean, shit. If he catches her with, like, a little bit less than full HP, that brought her down so damn low. That's why Aghanims on an AA is just terrifying. And now Storm Soldier. Oh, dear. There is the magic missile. There is the beats. Yeah, I mean, Marshall's going to jump in with a sleight of fist and a hook shot out. I mean, good attempt by Missing No, but Clinks has his Orchid up soon enough. He has a BKB still active. And another Ice Ball going to come in. Bird Jesus, no! Ooh, that was close. Going to be Lucy just farming at the bottom lane, pushing that tower down. Here comes the Ember Spirit. Going to land the chains. No, just barely miss. I.e., they're struggling. It's like playing a game of whack-a-mole right now for them. There's no Nature's Prophet either, so that's like, if Annie had Nature's Prophet, it would be that much scarier. But they're not even running a split push comp. They're just playing it very, very well, very, very safely, getting picks when they can, keeping the Sniper down. He doesn't even have his Manta Style yet. He had like 600 gold. Now he's back down to 500 gold. It's scary. Annie, they're just playing this Anaconda Dota right now. Slowly restricting the space, giving IE less and less space to farm, killing their entire jungle, while of course maintaining control of their own, and then killing creep waves, starting to bring down some towers. Marana dishing the damage down there. And IE, they need to make something happen through smokes and everything, but I don't even know if they have any smokes. They don't. Another 4 minutes until they have another one of those. And try to go for Lucy again, but I don't know about this. This is BKB, Ember Spirit, thinking about jumping in, assassinate. Will land, but to what end? It's not actually going to be doing anything. Now Marana ultimate. I mean, they force her out, but she takes the tower. That's a very, very narrow victory, if you could even call it a victory. Like, in the meantime, the rest of the team just doing their own thing. Assault Cuirass after the Aghanim Scepter. I think it's time for IE to put a nail in this coffin. I mean, for Annie to put a nail in this IE coffin, because their golden experience lead is pretty damn huge right now, I would say. And Lucy gonna tag. No one with an arrow. Looks like it was gonna hit. Just push all the lanes. Make something happen, guys. Come on, I don't have all day. Ignite. 3 ignites. Man, that Clinks is on fire. Truly is on fire. Alright, it's gonna be Roshan then. Go for Roshan. Arrow to... No one saw that. Don't worry, no one saw that. This is actually IE's chance to make something happen. Catch Annie while they're in Roshan. Because if they're bringing Roshan down pretty quickly, they're going to take a lot of damage in the meantime. Chilling Cold Feet onto Roshan, bringing it down lower and lower. And IE thinking about getting in there, but really, it's going to be, it might be a trap, guys. It might be a trap. Hook shot in, Missing No. Gonna jump way too much ahead of his team. He's taking an arrow straight to the face. Lucy's gonna bring down in an instant. Ice Ball gonna come in, hit onto 3. And Ape just standing his ground. Gets a double kill. Gonna chop down the Crystal Maiden as well. Ember Spirit buys back, but only him and Sniper are alive. GG is called. Unfortunately, the Ogre Magi Sniper comp just doesn't work. Or just didn't work. Let's not say it doesn't work. But either way, that's gonna be it for this game, guys. Annie Anaconda-ing out Internet Explorers, and I think we might have one more round of games to go. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for a round 4 game, and I will be sure to bring that to you hopefully soon. this is actually quite a fast day. I think that's it, guys. If you're on Dota TV, I'm on twitch.tv/Mike Loris, Twitter, I'm Mike Loris also. I'm Mike Loris everywhere. So, yeah, if you enjoyed the casting, be sure to follow there. That's going to be it, guys. Moving on. GG.